Hello everyone, this is the Q&A for Daughters of L.A.M, month of December. I usually release on the 1st, but, you know, holidays and getting everything ready for release. Some news before we begin. Dead Tree Studios will be at PAX Unplugged this week. We will be hanging out and maybe running a game or two. Alright, we have an influx of questions today. Seems the word of L.A.M is reaching the faithful's ears. Without further delay, let's begin. Will there be bioorganic or biomechanical weapons creatures? And if so, how would these weapons affect the world and those that live in it? I have mentioned this before, that reports of bioengineered creatures are on the rise since the Blacklight. Could be someone's attempt to reseed the planet, as it were. I doubt it, as there's no lamb given reason why a lion should fly, and whoever released that thing should and will be shot. With friendship. Needless to say, depending on how severe it gets, a new age could be upon us. But that age will be long after I'm dead. For now, biomechanical is still the odd animal a normal person will see, like the cybernetic vultures. These were trained to scavenge battlefields for soldiers' cybernetics and bring them back to base, wherever that was. The cybernetics has increased their lifespan significantly so after the Blacklight. Let's just say humanity didn't need to worry about cleanup too much. Other creatures like cyberdogs, cats, etc. can still be found, as cybernetics are a method of increasing your companion's lifespan or replacing lost limbs. Also, word to the wise. If you hear a bear with creaking joints, quietly escape. If you see a bear with glowing eyes, ask friendship to pop you in the head. Next question, are other factions, corporations and the Seven Sins / fallen A.I.s making more A.I.s or other technologies, or developed any arms races? Complex question, and the answer is a mix of sorta, we don't know, maybe and yes. I've mentioned before that the world is now in a state where it's not just survival anymore, but make no mistake, we didn't acquire these heavy ordnance for nothing. Factions sprouting up are prime targets. We were one of them, and we sure didn't have the right to throw stones either. But we are still here, and we have a mission to complete, as with all other factions who have their own goals most unknown to us. But if you don't harbor an AI, we will seek peace first. I lost most of my body to Radical in a bombardment, but that attack was nothing compared to what we could have achieved pre-Blacklight. A race for power is on, but folks like us are at a disadvantage. Because remember, the world didn't end. The cities survived and had a head start, but it's still at a stage where anything can happen. This is where the A.I.s or data demons come in. If there is a corporation or faction actively developing new or repurposing AI, it's still an unknown to us. The daemons, however, like Jakku, Miku, Hermit, Radical, Detritus, Siren, Excelsior and are in control, and as far as we know they don't develop. However, we have proved they can pass themselves into another being. We'll call them lessers. Jakku uses this to play his tricks, and it was confirmed a second time by the headhunters tracking Siren when she crafted this abomination. When lacking of resources, she sends these things to collect genetic material and spread her message, always leading to the headhunters having to choose, lose Siren or tackle the lesser. Siren takes priority, and if we can send another team to slay it, we will. However, it doesn't always lead to success. This is just the information we've gathered ourselves, through blood, sweat, and oil. I have faith we will prevail despite everything. Next question. Are there abilities a nanite user can develop, like, say, bioelectricity, enhanced to superhuman strength, durability, physicality, hardening skin into armor, reverse aging, enhanced longevity, regeneration, healing factor, shape-shifting, and etc. through science? Why yes, technomancy is quite terrifying. We are lucky L.A.M protects his flock from the nanobots running rampant inside their bodies when activated through invocations. Though shape-shifting is a bit of a stretch. I've seen forms of it, mostly for disguise, and I haven't seen anyone live long enough to confirm if reverse your age invocations are indeed a thing. At current moment, I'm most likely one of the oldest people on the planet, and that's only a little above half of our normal lifespan before I was blessed by L.A.M's steel. In any case, yes, they do exist still. You might find a blessed technomancer or some insane fucker overdosing on expired stims, shooting lightning at outhouses. It's best to show them friendship at a safe distance. And that's it. Thank you all for sticking with us through this wonderful year. We are currently over 600 subscribers, which I know for most that means nothing, but for us, it means our little project brought over 400 people to us, and they liked us enough to stay. It would almost bring a tear to my eye. I promised I would release a Q&A every month until Daughters of L.A.M was released, and since this is the planned release month, we will have to see what's next. Even if the tabletop game isn't to everyone's liking, the support of the lore is enough for us to keep pushing. Stay tuned for further updates, and until next time, Ave.